This is one of those days that I'm actually kind of glad I didn't bring anybody with me. Sometimes I have bad ideas. Kayaking today was a bad idea. Um, yeah, I'm just looking for a beach to settle into, but following the wind, and yeah, I find little coves like this, and I could kind of hop up on, but I just I if it wasn't for these tall boots, like I'm just having trouble imagining a second person with another kayak out here today, and like there's times out in the deeper water where the waves are starting to crest. It's like you have to turn the kayak constantly, like back and forth to stay on the waves. So now I'm just kind of contemplating what to do next. Um, I guess the idea was to find a camp that I could just chill at all day, because I've already done a lap around the lake over the past 2 days, and this part I had to kind of pass by overnight, so I didn't really explore it, you know. Uh, and I know that the other side of the lake, against the wind today, this is crazy. Like, the direction I was going yesterday was against the wind, and that's the opposite of what it is today, because I would go, not because, but like, sometimes it works out that way. It's kind of funny. There's this crazy wind that would have helped me a lot yesterday, but it's like the opposite of what I need today. I got everything I need, I guess. I went to the car and just got my whole bag of food, filled up my water bottles. So like, just sitting here is definitely an option. Um, I don't really think I can get my hammock up, but um, I'm basically waiting this wind out. If it's like yesterday, then it might just be all day. So I'm just giving myself a little bit of time to kind of think about it, like rest up a little bit, because like it's not fun out there right now. Um, yeah, when you're on a lake or like a river or anything, you start seeing like white caps. That means it's not good. Like the waves are forming just from the wind building up, so it makes it even harder. It was so calm this morning. I don't get it. I I looked at the weather map. I'm like, where are these winds coming from? Why are they? There's no like system moving in or anything like that. Like, I don't know. If it was a calm day, this lake would be like the perfect place to be. Maybe some ponds are like that, some smaller lakes, but like this one, like to go straight across, like I know it's hard to tell, but like to go straight across would take work the whole time, like that. uh, and it's not safe to do that, 'cause if you flip right, you're in the deepest part, and like I got all my stuff with me. So that's another thing about camping, minimalist style like this. It's like no flipping the kayak ever, 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 ever. Um, I think I could dry bag some of this stuff, if I'm taking this more seriously. But usually, days like today, and it's kind of like out in the wilderness when I don't really shove through, when I don't see trails. It's like I know I could, but that's not really what I'm going for. I'm not trying to get my clothes all torn up and ticks and you know all those things that stick to your clothes and all that. I don't want any of that. I'm just hanging out. But just to get out, that's the thing about these codes too. I'm getting blown into them. So like when I'm actually like, oh no, there's no beach here. I'm like, time to go. I have to be ready to go because it's a fight. So I backed myself in this time. Like I turned around right when I came in and then I pulled the rest of it up to this back. Um, So when I push off, it's just a pain today. I don't know. I just ate. Feel fine. Feel pretty good actually. Um, got plenty of water. I want to set up someplace where I can practice uh, my hanging water filter. I've only done that at home, so I kind of want to get someplace stable. Uh, this isn't really it. My butt's getting wet from this thing. Yeah, I think that's it. Luckily, I could step in the water for a little bit with these boots, but if I had my shears, I forgot my shears this time. Like trimming shears, I would have actually cleared this beach out and maybe made a new spot. But there is sand. You see sand, it's like you can clear around that usually. That would have been nice, but I forgot my shears and by hand it's it's pretty annoying. It's not impossible, but it's just annoying. So I don't feel like it. So I'm gonna reset. I'm pretty much ready to go, but I'm not gonna do this holding my phone. Maybe I need a GoPro or something. That'll be a goal. If I get enough subscribers, I'll get new gear like to record this kind of stuff. Like a GoPro would be dope. I would put that on the front. I'd put that on the front, and then when it gets windy like this, I'd probably start recording just so I can like demonstrate how to stay with these waves and stuff like that. Uh, for now, goodbye.